when you're competing for Miss Universe na talagang you really have to know your identity, really know what you want so that people, especially on social media, will get to know you better, will probably put you, especially na nakikilala ka nila, they will probably keep putting you on their respective leaderboards list for your candidacy to propel up.
I think so. I think it takes a certain amount of empowerment and individuality and authenticity to be able to withstand the pressure to fit the mold. Kasi yun nga eh, I've been told so many times in the last couple of weeks of how I need to be this, I need to do that, I need to look a certain way. And I understand it. It's because that's what's been working. But at the same time, I think very underrated ang individuality. And to me, that's just very important. I put that high on my priority list. And I did see that with Maria Thatil. I'm not saying it's a formula or anything. I'm saying it's just how I live my life. Whatever I do, whether it's, my work as a content creator or my work as an entrepreneur or my attempt at being Miss Universe Philippines, individuality is something that I really value, and I just want to bring that into the competition. Kasi, we're here to make a statement. We're here to tell a story. And if you don't know who you are, that's kind of hard to do. So, ayun, I'm just trying to remember, okay, Ayin, sino ka ba?
Kasi nga ngayon, i-remove na yun. What's your take naman on different types of women joining Miss Universe, like transgenders or obese women or plus size models? Do you think medyo nare-reduce na talaga yung, kasi don't you think na it's some sort of becoming unfair for these naturally born or even to all these women who have been so disciplined in achieving their Coca-Cola bodies to showcase their abs during the swimsuit competition, and then you see pageants like Miss Universe, allowing all these plus size women, transgender women, and probably they might probably in the near future increase the age limit. So how do you take it all in relation to your candidacy right now?
I don't think it reduces anything at all from the pageant or like the prestige of the pageant, because the prestige of the pageant really depends on the impact it holds and gives to other people, especially the younger generation. I don't think it really takes away anything from Miss Universe Philippines to open up to different kinds of beauty. In fact, it adds to that. In fact, the more people, the more representation we have, I feel like the more impactful it is. Kasi yun nga eh, we're moving away from just one kind. We are re-identifying kung ano yung ibig sabihin natin ng maganda. And yes, there is a learning curve. It's hard to accept for some people kasi it's been one way for a long time. Pero it doesn't have to be a bad thing that we're making progress in that direction. It just means na little kids who are not slim, maybe, little kids who are confused, maybe, little kids who are different might see themselves as somebody who has potential. And I think that is priceless. Hindi natin siya mababayaran. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
All right. So number one, what's the biggest splurge you have indulged yourself recently?
Recently, makeup. Kasi I've always had like drugstore makeup, ganyan. Hindi naman ako masyado ma-makeup talaga. Pero since joining the pageant, sabi ko, shucks, I need to invest on this space. So yes, makeup.
Magastos ba talaga sumali sa beauty
Girl,
pageant?
Nagulat ako sa gastos. Pero yes.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Worth it.
Pampataas ng pampataas ng ng value sa sarili, 'di ba? So, number two, what's the best compliment you have received in your life?
I would say when people comment na you made me try, I really take that as a compliment. Kasi, when people tell me na because they watched me, because of my content daw, na they tried. for this opportunity and that opportunity. And to me, that's the biggest compliment you can give me, to tell me na nag-work yung sinabi ko. And people actually acted. Yun talaga, number one.
Sa tingin mo, if God blessed you with a towering height, do you think would we still see the same Ayin that we are seeing right now? Would she still have the same purpose?
I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. I think me being this short has allowed me to see the pageantry scene from a different lens, and not just literally. Kasi syempre iba yung view ko dito sa 5 years. Yung view nila sa taas. Pero for me, parang I had to go 26 years of being an outsider, of just watching from the sidelines. And to me, having my idea of pageantry evolved from that position. Iba talaga eh. Iba talaga yung naging experience ko. Kasi first of all, kailangan ko ipaglaban na deserving ako. Like, nobody's telling me, Ayin, you were made to do this. No, I had to decide for myself. I had to apply for myself. And I had to, continue defend it for myself. So dun pala, ang dami ko ng...
Oops.
Ayan, sorry. Is my internet back?
Yeah, it's okay. I understand. Ganyan tayo talaga dito sa Pilipinas. Problema ang wifi natin. So, yeah. Yeah. So, eto, may question si Alex Aldrex Tayong, which also is my next question. What is your weakest point, or meron ka bang, what is your biggest insecurity?
My biggest insecurity going into the pageant would probably be my lack of traditional training and experience. Kasi alam ko naman, I definitely recognize that. I'm not a veteran whatsoever. I'm 26, pero ngayon pa lang ako nagsisimula, diba? So that's definitely a weakness. Pero I keep reminding myself na it's just because I don't have experience in pageantry does not mean na kulang na experience ko sa buhay. Because while everybody else was training, I was doing something else. And maybe if I try hard enough, baka that can work too. So we'll see. Yun lang. I'm just trying to catch up right now.